What's in store for you today? Anything. That's the magic of the crossover category. Lakes, trails, forests, meadows, and mountains. They're all on the list of XF adventures. No wonder this is snowmobiling's fastest growing segment. If you like a mix of riding styles, these XFs will get you there, wherever there happens to be. The 2016 XF models come in 3 well-thought-out configurations: the Crosstrek 137-inch, the Cross Tour 146-inch, and the High Country 141-inch.
New for 2016, we have the Crosstrek, which is a 137-based XF model. It's very similar to the ZR 137, but it's coming with some added features and different options to make it more of an on-trail, off-trail vehicle. Coming with the 1.5-inch Cobra track, it's got the SnowPro type suspension package up front with a SnowPro rear package made to carry the extra loads, and the newly designed rear storage saddlebags that are integrated into the rear seat, very easy to take on and off. Comes with a little larger windshield and mirrors. So this snowmobile, the Crosstrek, is going to be in a 6,000, 7,000, 8,000, and 9,000 engine series. It's going to be for that customer that wants to go out on a long trek, run some trails, head across some swamps, lakes, up some rivers.
The crossover segment is a segment that has continued to gain momentum and continues to be more and more popular. It really started out as melding performance and mountain, giving you that ability to get performance attributes on trail, mountain attributes off trail. We have built on that with the introduction of our new XF 7000 Cross Tour, which will be based on a Pro Tour chassis and really will be geared a little more towards that trail or performance end of the spectrum versus the mountain. Still fits into that crossover segment, but it'll be geared a little more towards the trail in some of its features: heated seat, heated grips, good wind protection, mirrors, good storage and things like that. So you have a lot of the things you want on a good trail sled, but it'll still give you the ability to go off trail as well. The Crosster is a solo one-up machine. It's kind of a solo cruiser. Unlike the Pantera that comes with the back seat, this is a much sportier version. Also has the ability to add an easy adapt back seat. One great feature on the Cross Tour is its fuel tank capacity. It comes with a 10.7 gallon main fuel tank and a 4.3 gallon auxiliary fuel tank, which gives you 15 total gallons of fuel capacity, which is class-leading range. The Crosster comes with our 3-cylinder 4-stroke engine. It's the 135 horsepower class, very good low-end torque, very fuel efficient, smooth, quiet, all the things that you'd expect from a 4-stroke, and it makes a great fit for this Crosster.
High Country is going to be a very good model for a lot of Midwestern guys, or more what we call swamp riders, where they don't necessarily go to the mountains, but they like to go where the swamps get really deep with snow, and then they can play around, up in the UP and up in Manitoba. There's a lot of good swamp running up there, and in Ontario. The High Country has a 141-inch power claw track with a 2.25 lug. It gets the new lightweight A-arms, but instead of a 36-inch ski stance, it actually gets a 40-inch ski stance. One of the big benefits of that too is being able to adjust the ski stance and get it down to below 40, and it'll perform well on the trails as well as off trail. The great thing about the High Country is it gives you just like what an M sled has. It's geared as an M sled, but what you get beyond that is you get the wider ski stance for more trail riding, and then you still get the vertical post, but you get in a telescopic post now, so that when you're going from trail to off trail, you can adjust it. You also get the long heat exchangers, so there's not as big a concern of putting scratchers down to maintain the cooling on the trail. You hear of a lot of guys from the Midwest, they'll go and buy the M's and they'll buy a 153 or even a 162, and I always wonder why they don't buy High Country, because it really is the best of both worlds.
The XFs, the Crosstrek, the Cross Tour, and the High Country. Name your terrain, state your intentions, grab hold and conquer.